Interested in purchasing a property for Airbnb? Well, in this multi-part series, I'm going to take you from starting out to Superhost, beginning with this video on an overview of my personal Airbnb philosophy and the mindset required to be successful, as well as the ideal loan and type of client to shoot for. Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Stevens, the entertainment industry's real estate agent and the owner of Stevens Real Estate, a real estate experience tailored to the creative client. I'm also the owner and super host of a cabin that I use for short-term Airbnb rental in Pine Mountain Club, California. Today I'd like to talk about some of my thoughts on Airbnb properties, why I chose to do it, and what I believe can make an Airbnb successful. Let's start with what I think is one of my most important philosophies on short-term rentals for Airbnb, and that is that I do not think they make the best investment from only a purely financial perspective where the sole purpose is to generate income. Instead, I think they make a great investment in which there are multiple financial benefits to go along with the other benefits of owning an Airbnb, and the whole of all of those benefits together, again, not all of them financial, that is what makes owning an Airbnb attractive. Let's break that down then. So I believe that first and foremost, you should purchase an Airbnb if you would actually like to use it for your own personal use at least a good couple of weeks a year. One of the major benefits of a property that you want to spend time in is that you can actually qualify for what's called a second home mortgage. And the benefits of this often fall somewhere between a primary residence and an investment property. See, when you commit to spending time at a property as an owner, the bank sees the loan as less risky than just purely an investment property, since the assumption with an investment property is that you really only just care about the profit, and you wouldn't care for it with the same attention as you would a vacation or a second home. Thus, you can benefit from better financing terms like a lower interest rate or even lower down payment requirements. And the other huge benefit to owning a property that you truly desire to spend time in is that you will naturally create a home and an experience of that home that is unique to what you want, and therefore it naturally differentiates you from the competition. I believe that the feeling of staying in a home through Airbnb is just as important, if not more important, than the location or the size or really any other aspect to the property. And when you want to spend time in the home yourself, you're going to organically create that experience instead of trying to find out what Airbnb clients want, making something that is at best inauthentic and at worst it's just a copycat of your competition. Okay, now let's talk the financial benefits because again, there are many, and one of the reasons that you want an investment property is to make money. But these benefits are more diverse than just cash flow. So, my opinion, if all you want is a property that makes you money each month, I don't believe short-term rentals are the best way to do it. Long-term rentals, as they relate to rental properties such as multifamily housing or ADUs, they're often a more simple and reliable way to cash flow. Instead, short-term rentals offer the prospect of a home in which others contribute to, if not pay the mortgage and utilities in their entirety. You're building up equity in the property year over year. It allows you access to more attractive financing than traditional investment properties, and possibly it even pays off the property that you might want to retire to, or at least you get to vacation to often for free. So can you see how those benefits are different than just pure monthly cash flow? Okay, let's shift gears a little bit. What about the ideal Airbnb clients? Who are you really going after here? So I believe that the best clients are on the upper end of middle tier pricing. Okay, what does that actually mean? It means that you want to be booked as often as possible at a higher rate with a preference given to clients that are willing to pay a higher price for a truly great Airbnb experience over being booked as often as possible. The reason for that is this: people rent short-term rentals for The reason for that is this. So people rent short-term rentals for a variety of reasons, but because their stays are often just a weekend or, they're almost always a month or less, they inherently tend to care less about it than they would if it were a place that they were making their permanent home for a year or more. Yet, clients that are paying a higher price for a nice home and a great experience are far more likely to take care of the home, not abuse it, and they're going to give you far less headaches as a host. That's why I would highly recommend going for an upper echelon of clients. Again, not the most expensive and extravagant, but high quality guests that will value your home for what it is. And yes, I would recommend this even if you don't book quite as often and you don't quite make it to break-even cash flow. I believe that a home that is well cared for is an asset that requires far less maintenance and repairs, and combining that with a home that is in great condition for you to enjoy yourself is absolutely worth it over squeezing every single last dollar out of it. Because let me tell you, costly fixes and angry neighbors, they do not make for a great business plan. Okay, there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned a whole lot about my overall Airbnb philosophy. So if you like this, be sure to catch the other videos in the series to learn about identifying the right property, designing and furnishing the property, the crucial first 6 months of Airbnb, getting to Superhost status, and more. At Stevens Real Estate, we specialize in working with creative professionals, entrepreneurs, and especially people in the entertainment industry because I spent 7 years of my life working in animation and visual effects. That is why I designed Stevens Real Estate to be tailored to the creative client. I also designed a few value-adding programs for both buyers and sellers that no one else is offering. So for buyers, you get all your inspections paid for, no questions asked. I even have lenders that specialize in working with folks in the entertainment industry, even if you're freelance. Sellers, we maximize the price of your most valuable asset by giving you fresh paint, new floors, updated landscaping, and full staging at no cost to you. And for Airbnb clients, I help put together a financial analysis for the investment using short-term rental data, help you research local ordinances, and can even assist with a design vision for your Airbnb property. So if you like my energy and personality and you think my expertise and the programs that I offer would benefit you, it's never too early to get the conversation started. Additionally, I have a fantastic referral program, so if you know someone that would benefit from connecting with me, I would absolutely love an introduction. Thanks again for watching, and at the end of this video, there will be a QR code. You can scan it. It'll take you directly to my website, or there will be a link down there somewhere where you can click to learn more.